That's right, folks. We're here with you in Phoenix, Arizona in January, and we're going to do the top 10 things we love about house sitting as it relates to our full-time RV. Respect we can muster, and there's not a lot. We're going to do it in the tradition of David Letterman. So we're going to do number 10. Number 10 has more to do with me, probably, than it does Yvette. But I really enjoy going to a house sit and being able to do house stuff. You know, broken doorknob, fix a light bulb, you know, put a new plug on the extension cord, make a trail. I don't know, whatever needs to be done around the house. You know, you got to keep those homemaker or handyman skills sharp, don't you? I'm not talking just about the little stuff either. I mean, we were at a house sit in Weston, Colorado, where we were at an off-grid house and you had to check the water and make sure you had enough water and the gray water tank wasn't overfilling and the solar grid was working right and, you know, all those kinds of things. It's kind of cool. You get to do something for somebody else and keeps your skills sharp. Number 9, meeting different people. We meet a lot of different people. Doctors, lawyers, farmers, you know, anybody really. And it's just nice to see and meet people that are from different walks of life, maybe have different viewpoints, you know, different career fields, how they ended up where they were. They always ask us how we ended up where we are. We're still trying to figure that out. But yeah, meeting different people, whether you're meeting the hosts themselves or when you go downtown for anything, you get to meet people downtown, whether you're at a restaurant or, you know, a laundromat or wherever. And there's a lot of cool things you can learn from people about the area. So you get a lot of nice intel that you might not otherwise get. So yeah, people, great. Got to be the house. Nice house. Yeah, we've had more than our fair share of really lovely homes to stay in. I gotta tell you, you know, even back home, you'd see, oh wow, look at that big house. I wonder what the inside looks like. Well, now we know. But you know, with that comes you get to look at a lot of neat stuff that they have. I'm not trying to be materialistic, but from a consumer point of view, it's pretty helpful. I mean, I've used 24 different dishwashers. Is it really 24 different dishwashers? Well, it's not a different dishwasher in every single house, because that's how many houses we've sat in so far. But, you know what I'm trying to say. So you're going to probably say, this should have gone with number 8. But I had to make it its own category, because it's really important. You might not think it's important, but you try going 30 days without a decent shower. TMI? Too bad. Number 7, shower. Okay, so let's face it. I mean, yeah, we shower on a regular basis, either outside the rig, you know, one way or the other. Campgrounds, state parks, public showers, rec centers. But God, sometimes I just feel like I'm coming out of there like I'm going to get mushrooms start growing all over me. You really just can't beat going into a nice house or even a semi-nice house and taking advantage of a good, real shower. Number 6, ketchup. No, not that red stuff. Catch up, like catching up. You know, mail, doing your bills, doing all those things that's not too practical to do while you're on the road wheeling around or in a campground that doesn't have a lot of, you know, internet connection or anything like that. Kind of cool. You know, you make a list over a month's time, drop into your nearest local, you know, house sit, hit the Amazon, get the mail from back home, say hi to the peeps, make some phone calls, all that stuff you can do in the relaxation of a nice comfy chair. So yeah, what's that? 6 or 7? Crap, I gotta go back and rewind. Number 5. Gee, you're different. Number 5, seeing different areas. It's pretty cool. I mean, if you think of all the places that we've house sat, from Smithville, Texas, Bernie, Texas, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Breckenridge, Colorado, Weston, Colorado, Welches, Oregon, Pacific Palisades, California. And then, you know, you stop in. Yeah, it's great to just throw up your feet and watch the tube, but you got to get out and look at what's around there. And sometimes we do. And when we do, we're never disappointed. There's always cool things to see or discover around where you're house sitting. So yeah, number 5, the area. Oh man, another crazy one. Number 4, the kitchen. Yeah. I know it's like sort of part of number 8 or number 7. Hey, dude. But really, I mean, we love to cook outside, but it's nice to be able to get into somebody's kitchen, especially if it's well equipped. You know, one of those kitchens that you see in the magazines. And I like to cook, so we make everything that we think about we want to eat between house sits that we can't get, buy, make while we're on the road. So yeah, number 4, definitely kitchen. 3, part of another catch-up part, but it's not really catch-up all the time. It's maintenance and cleaning. You know, whether it's the rig, the trailer, the coach part of the rig, all those things have little things, nuances that, you know, need to be looked after on a regular basis. I think I replaced the propane detector. There was the solar issue. There's the tire issue. All kinds of different issues that pop up. You know, if nothing else, you definitely always got to be buying a box of DEF for, well, in the next 15 miles, let's say. So yeah, doing all the maintenance on the rig, cleaning the solar panels, vacuuming, washing, waxing. Number 2, getting away from the crowds. Yeah, especially on weekends and holidays. We don't particularly like being out on the road when there's a weekend or a 3-day holiday especially. It just gets to be too crazy. That's one of the big disappointments of this lifestyle, is the number of people. I mean, it's crazy out there, the number of people. You're always running into them. And nobody's like everybody that you see on the weekend. They just want to party, and they party hardy. So I like to be able to get off the road, get into a house, have a nice relaxing afternoon or weekend or week or a couple of weeks, just to get away from the crowds. Usually stay pretty quiet. So yeah, number 2, getting away from the crowds. It's a great way to celebrate. On a more serious note, one of the favorite things probably about house sitting for us is it's sort of a dual thing. We like helping other people out, especially when it comes to their animals. You know, reconnecting with an animal. I mean, you'd be surprised the animals we've met and had to take care of and connected with. It's not always so cool when you got to leave. Your little heart starts breaking in a million pieces and your eyes start getting sopping wet. And you pretend like it doesn't bother you. It does. But it's a cool thing to do for somebody, you know? Right now we're sitting for Loopy the cat. Not Loopy, Lupe. I don't know, is that Mexican for Loopy? Anyway, we've done cats and chickens and dogs and cats. I said cats twice, didn't I? Well, we did do a lot of cats once. That wasn't so pretty. And all kinds of animals. And it's just nice to be able to know that, you know, they don't have to go to a kennel or whatever. Yeah, especially after our dog Buddy died and our cat died just before we went on this trip. Kind of left a hole. And every once in a while, we get to fill it up a little bit. Yeah, that's worth it. That's definitely number 1. So those are the top 10. If you have any comments or questions, please post them below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you next time. Be safe out there.